Hello everyone, today we're going to move through a quick full body mobility sequence. Let's get started. We're going to begin standing, so bring your feet hip width apart, toes slightly tucked under, roll your shoulders down your back, make fists with your hands and gently punch the ground with our fists. We're going to be rotating through the neck, keep the rest of your body as still as possible. So drop your chin towards your chest, look over your right shoulder as much as you can. Then continue the cycle, lift your chin, look up towards the ceiling, look over your left shoulder, chin comes back to chest. And let's do 2 more in this direction. Slow and controlled. Be aware of all of the sensations you're experiencing through your neck. Never grind through any tension, just reduce the size of the circle or ease off altogether if you do feel the tension. Other side, look over your left shoulder, lift through your chin, look over right shoulder, back to center, and let's do 2 more. Keep firming through the thighs, shoulders away from ears. Whenever you finish 3 in this way too, lift your chin, maybe give your arms a little bit of a shake. Inhale, sweep your arms high, hold on to your left wrist with your right hand, lengthen through your whole body. Exhale, lean across towards your right as you gently push your left hip to the left. Shoulders stay in line with one another, so keep the left shoulder up and back. Breathe deeply through the left side of your torso. Feel the space opening up between the ribs on the left with each inhale. Inhale, rise back to center, swap hands, exhale here. Inhale, lengthen even more, lift to the crown of your head. Exhale, lean across to your left, gently push your right hip to the right. Keep the back of your neck long. Breathe deeply into the right side of your torso. Use your breath to ease out any tension through the right side. Inhale, come back to the middle. Exhale, release your hands. Bring your feet out a little bit wider. Toes come out 45 degrees. Slowly lower your hips down towards your squat. Knees move out to your little toes. Bring your hands towards the floor. Chest is open. Inhale, straighten your legs just as much as you can. Half lift. Exhale, fold forward. We'll move dynamically. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to squat. Let's continue. Inhale, straighten your legs as much as possible, but keep a bend in the knees if you need. Exhale, work your belly towards your thighs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, squat. Ensure the weight is in the outside edges of your feet here. Let's do 1 more round. Notice how your hamstrings are feeling. If you want to pause at any part of the movement, you can. When you get to your squat for the next time, let's hold. Chest is open. Maybe you bring your hands to heart center, thumbs at your sternum. Keep pushing down to the outside edges of your feet. Breathe deeply. Face is relaxed. Notice how your hips are feeling. We'll have 2 more deep breaths here. If you'd like, you can stay here. Otherwise, let's take some movement. Release your left knee, hover your left knee just off the mat. Lift your knee back to the starting point. Let's try the right side. Release the right knee, hover the knee just off the floor, or as close to the floor as you can, and lift. And again, each side. And you can either continue in this way, or if you want a little bit more, release both knees, start to lower your bum to the floor, both knees all the way to your right, and try to come back to your squat without using your hands. If you get stuck, you just push down against the floor with your hands. Back to center. Try the other side, bum to the mat, knees to the left. Back to squat. Try one more each side, in your own way, your own time. Notice which parts of the movement feel quite smooth, which parts feel a little stickier. Push down through your feet, open your hips, come back to our squat. Perfect. Bring your hands to the mat. Step to plank. Lower all the way down onto your stomach. Extend your right arm forward, make a fist with your right hand. Your hand is in line with your shoulder. Retract your right shoulder down your back. Make a fist with your left hand. Bring your forehead onto your left fist. Push down through your feet. Gently squeeze your glutes. Inhale, lift your right arm as far off the mat as you can. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Keep trying to lift that right arm as high as possible. The more you push down with the left hand, the higher your right hand will lift. Good. Keep trying to find your edge. Gently push against it. And lower your right arm to the mat. Let's swap sides. Release your left arm forward. Arm is straight. Your forehead onto your right fist. Retract your shoulder blades. Reset. Gently squeeze your glutes. Push down with your right fist. Lift your left bicep as far back past your left ear as possible. Stay with a smooth breath, even as the challenge builds. Don't let that left shoulder creep up to the ear. Keep it away. Maybe lift a tiny bit more. And lower your left arm to the floor. Perfect. Release both arms out in front of you. Inhale, lift your right arm, left leg off the mat. Push the opposite side down into the mat. Back of the neck stays long. Maybe lift a little bit more. And exhale, lower to the floor. Other side, inhale, left arm, right leg lift. Shoulders away from ears. Push down with the opposite side to get more of a lift. Exhale, lower. And again, inhale, right arm, left leg lift. Feel the strength through your spine, your glutes, the whole back side of your body. Lower to the mat. Inhale, left arm, right leg high. Exhale, lower. We'll do something a little bit different for this round. Inhale, lift your right arm, left leg, lengthen as much as you can, and either stay here or bend your left knee, sweep your right arm out to the right, tap your left foot with your right hand. Inhale, lengthen, exhale to the floor. Other side, inhale, left arm, right leg lift. Either stay here or bend your right knee, sweep the left arm behind you, tap the right foot with your left hand. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lower. Good. Final round. This time we're going to lift both arms, both legs off the mat. So reset, shoulders away from ears, lengthen through your body, gently squeeze your glutes. Inhale, lift your chest, feet and arms off the floor. Keep squeezing your thighs towards one another. Deep breaths into your chest. Maybe as you inhale, you can lift a little bit more. And lower all the way back down to the floor. Good. Stack your forearms, bring your forehead on your forearms. Completely relax your shoulders. Allow your breathing to soften. Let's have 2 more breaths here. Bring your hands to either sides of your ribs. Let's meet in downward dog. Either go through all fours or tuck your toes, lift your knees, push through plank to a downward facing dog. Evenly push down through all hands and feet. Lift your hips further up and back. We're going to move through a dynamic downward dog to upward facing dog. You can walk your feet out a little bit wider if that feels a bit more appropriate. Inhale, shift your weight forward to plank. Continue to drop your hips. Chest opens, shoulders draw away from your ears. Exhale, lift your hips, chest to thighs, downward dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, slowly shift forward. Gently squeeze your glutes as you lower your hips to the floor. Shoulders draw down your back as your chest pulls through. Exhale, downward dog. 3rd, final time. Inhale, shift forward. Drop your hips. Let's stay here for a couple of breaths. Untuck your toes. Keep your knees off the mat. If this feels too much, at any point just lower your knees, but bend your elbows. Take the pressure off your lower spine. Back of the neck is really long. Keep lifting your chest as much as you can. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, reach your right leg to the ceiling, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring your right foot to between your hands. You may need to grab the calf to pull it through. Strengthen through the back leg. Inhale, straighten your front leg as much as you can. Exhale, bend your front knee. 2 more times. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, lunge. Final time. Inhale, straighten. Half lift, open your chest a bit more, lengthen through your spine. Exhale, fold over your right leg just as much as you can. Work your belly to thigh rather than forehead to shin. Deep, smooth breaths. Using the breath to find some ease here. Exhale, lunge. Drive the left heel away from you, maybe sink your hips a little further to the floor. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, left foot to between your hands. Firm through the back leg. Inhale, straighten your left leg as much as you can. Exhale, bend your left knee. 2 more times. You might want to draw out any juicy parts of the movement. We'll hold the final round, opening your chest to find your more length through the spine. Exhale to fold forward. Deepen in the breath once you've established your framework. Adjust where your hands are positioned to find maximum comfort here. Exhale, bend your left knee. Maybe sink your hips a little bit lower. Crown of your head reaches forward. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor, bum back towards your heels. Child's pose. Bring your forehead either into the mat, or if that feels too far away, make a pillow with your forearms to rest your head upon. Allow your whole body to soften. Sense the effort of those previous movements and postures melt away. Each exhale is an act of surrendering. All thoughts, all fatigue, all tension. Inhale, slowly come to an upright position. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this practice effective. Let me know how you get on. Have a lovely rest of your day.